those of you joining my stream, Eric is going to be casting this whole game, so take it away.
Cool, dude. Alright, so this is going to be the first game in a best of 5. We're actually playing them a little bit out of order. This is a series between IBM and Palantir. We are in the B team losers bracket playoffs right now. So there's A team and B team. A team is all the good players. B team is players like me. And we have the winners bracket, which is the teams that got top 16 in the regular season. They got seeded into a winners bracket. And then there's this lower bracket. I don't know, losers bracket sounds kind of harsh. So maybe instead of losers bracket, I'll call it the other bracket. I don't know. Anyway, so this is the other bracket. Where,
that sounds good.
Yeah, the other bracket. We're competing very stiffly here for 17th place. That's right. The winner of the lower bracket gets absolutely nothing. But really just the pride of being 17th place. There's a lot of pride. So, this... Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, to be fair, IBM didn't do that poorly, but definitely bottom 16 or whatever is left.
Yeah, our A team's doing pretty good, but B team, you know. So, like I said, the games are being played out of order. We actually played game 2 first because, he gets the surround. He pulls every drum, but he does kill that probe, so I'm not entirely sure if it's worth it. But the nice thing about that is now the probe can't block the hatch, so that'll be good. So game 2 was played earlier. It was between myself and Urgency, I think was his name. And IBM did win that one. So IBM goes into the series up 1-0. And this is a best of 5. So whoever gets to 3 first will be winning this. So here we are in game 2. And just to introduce our players real quick, in the top right as blue, we have the IBM Zerg Swisha, who opened 14 pool, 16 hatch, it looks like. And he's getting pyloned out. Cannon rush there. Does he see this? He does not even see this yet. And in the bottom left, doing some early pylon shenanigans, is the pink player for Palantir, Anubis the Protoss. So this is going to be EDZ. Map is Neoplanet S. This is actually a brand new map for Heart of the Swarm. And apparently Anubis is aware of this 3-pylon block that's possible. I don't think, Swisha still has no idea this is happening yet. Oh, he sees it now. He'll see this cannon building in the probe. He's going to send 2 lings down, but these lings, they can't even get down the ramp. So Blizzard had attempted to make this sort of shenanigans no longer possible. They put these unbuildable plates here because Protoss would do this a lot of times. They would do this 3-pylon block at the bottom of your ramp, and then they get a single cannon up. And this is almost game over for Zerg. There's really not much that Zerg can do at this point. But apparently on this particular map, the way this ramp is configured, he does not cancel the hatch either. He really should have canceled that. There's absolutely no way he can save this hatch now. He can... he's going to try and do the drill trick, but with one... So what he's doing is if you select all the drones, you right-click on a mineral patch, they stack up here, and then the idea is you can get the stacked attack against the pylon to break it down quickly. But he was a little late there, and apparently it doesn't really work on this map. You can see he wasn't really doing a lot of stack damage. It only works on some maps. He does need to bring this queen over. He could hit these pylons from the high ground, and he's actually got 2 queens here to start working on them. You can see he's expanding the creep out to try and get spine crawlers to poke away at him, but that's going to be a little late. Behind this, Anubis has got down his Nexus. Swisha can see the timing of everything here, so that's nice. So, when you're a Zerg, and this happens to you, I wonder if the broodlings are going to get the cannons. No, they're not.
Take out some shields, that's it.
Yeah, just very little hull damage. Alright, so the spines are in range now. They will eventually start poking this wall down. So, when you're a Zerg and this happens to you, you basically have no chance of catching up in a macro game. You need that second base, and you actually need to get the third base down pretty quickly against this sort of fast expanding Protoss play. So off one base, you're just absolutely not going to catch up. So typically what you do is you got 2 choices. You can either do some sort of all-in tech play, like fast swarm host off one base or something like that, or more commonly you'll try and do some Nidus play. So Swisha is just now taking his second gas. He does have full saturation on his main, so that's good. You can see he's flooding about 500 minerals, so we'd like to see him start a layer immediately. Yeah, there he goes with the layer now. He must have heard me. And then get a second hatch down. The problem is, you can see the pylon placement that Anubis has in his main. He's very well aware that the best follow-up to this is going to be Nidus play. And he has his pylons perfectly positioned here, so he's got full vision of his main. And so Swish is going to start pulling this Overlord back. Really, yeah, I mean, he might even lose this Overlord. These two Stalkers are going to come start working away at it. I mean, this is really the only place he could get a Nidus down, and now there's going to be Stalkers there. So that seems pretty unlikely. So, yeah, Swisha hasn't scouted this at all. He's starting to get this Overlord over here to try and, spot the other corner of the base. He's probably thinking Nidus. Starting his Roach Horn. I guess we'll see what he puts down. Really, his only other choice might be like Mutas at this point. Or I guess he could try like a Roach Lang all in. But layers down here, so let's take a look at what Swisha is going to choose to go for. Almost loses that clean. Let's get pull back there. Using the cleans to tank while the Spinecrawler roots. Even throwing down a transfuse there, so that's pretty nice. So he will finally break out of this contain, but I mean 9 minutes on one base for a Zerg, that's just game-endingly bad. Anubis has full mineral saturation. He's currently running off of 2 gases. He is on 3 gates, going up to 7 gates and a robo, so he could do a lot of zealot pressure here. Maybe get an immortal, something like that. Okay, I don't really like this play here out of Swisha. He is trying to take his natural, but I do like this Nidus play. Here comes the Nidus. So, he's got one Overlord in position at the natural. Unfortunately, there's a Stalker there. I'm not sure if a Stalker can... well, he actually tried to take a third there, but some Zealots denied that.
No cancel.
No cancel. Yeah, that's costly at this point. But you've only got one base, losing 300 minerals is significant. So, let's see, he doesn't actually have any units. Swisha doesn't have any units here. So the Nidus is complete at this point, and he's got 7 Roaches building. But, I mean, that's all he's got. He doesn't really have enough to make that effective. He's going to go down here and clear out these Zealots and probably try and clear out this Proxy Pylon, but Protoss players loading 2,000 resources. Yeah, so he can start warping in off them 7 gates now to see. Yeah, he's got his 7 gates in there. He was slightly supply blocked for a second, but he's got some pylons in now. And Swish is probably not even going to have time to try the Nidus attack. He's got a second Overlord in position, but it will be spotted. He does have 6 more Roaches in production, but only 5 Roaches out on the field, so he's going to be struggling just to deal with this force that's at his front door here.
Not looking good.
No, it's not. Spinecrawler goes down instantly. He's going to lose the Queen as well.
Don't so well against... Oh, here comes the drones.
All of the drones to try and get us around, but I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of an abusive strat by Protoss, because Blizzard tried to fix that sort of thing from all the maps. Yeah, let's fix this. There you go. They tried to make it not possible to do the 3 pylon block, but it looks like there's still possible on this map. Alright, so Anubis takes game 1 with the 3 pylon cannon.